Hi there, folks, and welcome to the What Solutions for this week's The Daily Rigour, issue number 291. So, an 80 million makeover of Big Ben is nearly complete, but of course, Big Ben's actually a bell inside the clock tower. People seem to have taken on the name Big Ben to actually stand for the tower itself. But anyway, can you write down this time in 12-hour time and in 24-hour time? Well, for 12-hour time, that's going to be the numbers 1 to 12 for the hours with an AM or a PM. So, of course, I think we can clearly see it's between 11 and 12, so that's going to be 11 something. Now, in terms of the minutes, well, if we actually zoom in, I think you can clearly see it's not quite at 15 yet. It's in the minute before, so we've actually got 14 there. Now, is it AM or PM? Well, look at the sky, it's daytime and there's somebody working, so it's safe to say that's going to be AM. Now, for 24-hour time, that's just 4 digits in a row with no AM or PM, so that's going to be 11:14. So, on to our sports story, and we've got referee from the African Cup of Nations who famously blew his whistle for full time when there was 85 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock. Instead of getting to 90 minutes, which it should be, plus of course injury time, he's now been selected for the World Cup. So how much of the match was left to play for the regulation 90 minutes when he blew his whistle? So we basically need to count up from 11 up to 86 minutes, which will be of course up to 60 seconds. So we could do 60 take away 11, which is 49 seconds. So that takes us up to 86 minutes, which means to get up to 90, we need another 4 minutes. So final answer of 4 minutes and 49 seconds. So we'll watch the World Cup with interest to see how his timing is then, how his time skills in terms of his numeracy skills are. Anyway, on to our geography story. So Dunfermline has become Scotland's 8th city, but can you name the other 7 where we filled in the Oilers number E, the mathematical constant, in place where there's E's in the name of the cities? So they actually are in alphabetical order. We should have told you that. I don't know if that makes it any easier. Number 1 is going to be Aberdeen. Number 2 is going to be Dundee. Number 3, surely that's a nice easy one, that's Edinburgh, our capital city. Number 4 is Glasgow. There were no E's, but it's probably the biggest. It's the biggest city, isn't it, in terms of population and size. Number 5 is Inverness. Number 6 is Perth. Number 7, again no E's, but it comes after P in the alphabet, so that's going to be Stirling. Now, on to our final story for a bit of environment. So, Coca-Cola bringing out bottles now with the caps attached to encourage everyone to recycle everything together. So, not just recycling the bottle and dumping the caps, but recycling all of it. Now, believe it or not, in 2021 there was this large number of pounds of plastic pollution in the world's oceans. So, it's nice to see Coca-Cola doing something to tackle this, but we have to write this figure in words. So we've got units, tens, hundreds, all your thousands, all your millions. So this will be all your billions. So 363 billion, 762 million, 732,000, and then 605 at the end. So there you have it, folks, our What Solutions for this week. We hope you enjoyed solving these problems. Stay tuned for next week's edition when we're going to be looking at more stories from the news of the week and the numbers behind them. But in the meantime, thanks very much for watching, and bye for now.